Welcome, comic lovers. Old comic guy coming at you with another comic chat. Um, we're going to talk about some interesting things, and also I have something for you guys. Maybe not all of you, but for one lucky subscriber that I'm going to do for hitting that 100 mark. I genuinely didn't know that I would ever do that. The plan was just record some stuff, share some knowledge, information that I know or have learned over the years, and just pass that along. That was really the plan. But we'll begin with Happy Father's Day. To all the fathers out there, please, Happy Father's Day. If you have not at least called your significant male figure in your life, maybe it's not a father, maybe it's a stepfather, or just a grandpa or something like that, please pause the video, do that now. I'll give you time. All right, good. So some cool things, and that's just what this is going to be about. So first, I want to share the DC's Book of List, and if you notice, it is full of floating heads. How cool is that? Pretty awesome gift I got. Just awesome. It is just a book of lists. They're not floating heads inside. You may wonder, well, how do you find out who all those heads are? Well, you'd be old and you can probably tell, but they actually give you a guide in the back here so you can actually tell who everybody is. I went through and I pretty much got them all. There was a couple that I didn't, more obscure characters, but it's pretty cool. It's just genuinely a book of list with awesome old art and stuff inside from the comics. So pretty cool, and I appreciate it. So this was a gift from my family, and I appreciate it. One of the things I've been wanting to do a video about, and so I'm going to take this opportunity to do that, and that is, well, let's see. Let's see if you can tell, okay? So here are two All-Star Squadrons, number 35. There's one. You'll notice it's a newsstand. And there's another one, and they're a newsstand. And if you look at these, you may say, well, the condition's different or something, if you were really able to look at them. But, yeah, there's something more important that's different. Maybe. I don't know. So people have started putting value on this. And let me see. It's actually not this one. I can tell it's a little bit lighter. If I go to the middle of this book, the center page, am I there? The center page looks like this, advertising some DC stuff, and then of course, you can cut this out and get a book, and order your books and get them shipped and stuff, right? So that's how you end up with all the, folds. This one, though, so this always happens with newsstands. It has to be a newsstand for this to happen, or for this to be in there. But in that center section, this has what we call a Mark Jeweler insert. So this is the Mark Jeweler insert for this year of books. And this means that this book ended up on a military base, or near a military base. It was one that was sold there on the newsstand. Well, here's the thing. Who else did this? So there were these done. There was military diamonds. I don't know that I ever saw any of those inserts in DC. Somebody would have to check that, let me know. I don't think there's any military diamond inserts in DC. There are some military diamond ads. They were just ads. But the inserts were a glossy cover. And military diamonds had not just diamonds, like there were diamonds and some rings and stuff. And then there was like lingerie or something, right, on the back. As a kid, you were like, yeah. Um, as a boy, when you got those, you were like, yeah. Uh, anyway, they were, that's so bad. They were Marvel books. I don't know that they were ever in DC. I know the ads were in some DC books, but I don't think the inserts were. Here's the thing about inserts, and I came to this realization a while ago with the Justice League. I don't remember the number, but it has the insert of the first All-Star Squadron, the beginning of the story. And I bought the book, and it didn't have the insert. It did say it had the insert on the outside, but the insert, what they call it, the whatever page pullout, was not in there. And it dawned on me, it's a pullout. So here's something that you may not realize. If you got this book in the military and you were like, oh, I want to read my book, and you're reading it, and one of the guys next to you goes, hey, are you going to use the ad for the rings? And you're like, nah. He's like, is it okay if I pull it out? Yeah, go ahead. And so you would grab it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not tearing a Mark Jeweler insert out of my book. But they would grab it and they would tear it out as gently as possible. Not really. They probably just ripped it out. But sometimes when they do that, it actually just comes away clean. Yeah. So how do I know, knowing that they could have been pulled out, how do I know that this here wasn't originally a Mark Jeweler insert? Now, if it was pulled out rough, the staples on the inside will show the wear, right? And they show that it was pulled away a little bit or whatever. And in this one, the staples are pretty good. And even the staples on the sides are pretty good. On this one, the staples on the sides are actually not as great. They're kind of, well, there's a little roll to this one also, which a press would help, but I don't have a press, and I don't, other than cold pressing books by leaving them in a stack with some, encyclopedias or big books on top of them, I don't do that. But so if this got pulled out, this could straighten. This could fix that, not necessarily the roll, but where the staples are, so they sat better. So if somebody pulled out a Mark Jeweler insert, you'd never know. And take a look on eBay. Take a look on Google. There is a ton of just the Mark Jeweler ad without the comic, which means somebody pulled them out sometime. I thought that was pretty crazy. Next time you get a newsstand, see if you can figure out if it had a Mark Jeweler insert. Or if it's a Marvel book, see if it had a Mark Jeweler or an iron military diamond. Anyway, just something to think about. We're putting a value on Mark Jewelers for some reason, like they're valued more. And maybe they're valued more because that insert is intact. Sometimes you can see it. You can see that roll actually there real well, but sometimes you can actually tell by looking at the tops, and you can kind of see that there is something kind of a different color at the center there. Not always. You can see it more on the bottom of this one. Usually you could tell on one or the other, top or bottom. You could kind of go, wait, something's different. They do feel a little different. There is a little bit more weight to the jeweler, the Mark Jeweler, but if somebody had pulled it out, I would never know. I'd never know if any of these newsstands that I have had them in there. Just so we're clear, they are first prints. They are printed at the same time the newsstands were. They were just this insert was put in. And this happened with any of the inserts. They were part of the regular first print run. Just like the Pence books, the UK Pence books, or the Canadian price variants, they were printed at the same time. So I don't know. I wonder how rare they really are, or if they're made rarer now because people have pulled them out. Just some thoughts. I don't know how much you value those, don't value those. I don't really worry too much about them. If I get one, it's kind of cool, but I'm not like in a rush. I love the old ads also. All right. So, went through that. All right, here's what I'm going to do. So, you guys know that I will order books online, and I watch a Facebook show where they sell books and auction books, and they also give away things. And I won this limited edition print, and it's numbered down here. Numbered. This is number 694 of 3,000. So I got this and thought, well, this is kind of cool. Where did it come from? You know, how did this come to be? And the guy at this shop who was giving it away thought it was really cool and got it in a collection. And so I did some looking, and this is a Nate Mandolt print, and it's a Comic Tom exclusive from, I guess, about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. It was a Comic Tom exclusive. He got these made by this particular creator, and he did them as an exclusive deal. So what I'm going to do, because I've hit 100 subscribers, and I think that's due to you guys, the community, I decided I would give this away. And the way I'm going to do it is I want to be fair, but also I want to maybe, I don't know, drive more of my videos out there. I'm not exactly sure how to say this. So what I'm going to do is, on this video, if you guys are interested, and because some people, this may not be in your wheelhouse, and that's totally fine. And I want to be clear. So this goes, I have subscribers. I have a subscriber, an early subscriber that's not in the U.S. And actually I have a couple subscribers that are not in the U.S. I have no idea what's involved in shipping this to whatever country you live in, but I will still do it. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. So if you're interested, if this is in your wheelhouse, per se, because some people, the turtles may not even be in their wheelhouse. And to be honest, I'm not a huge turtle fan. I enjoyed the idea and the concepts, and my kids enjoyed the movies, but it's not my thing. So, but if it is your thing, please not just like and subscribe the video, which is wonderful, and I appreciate you guys doing that so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. What I would like you to do is not just like and subscribe, but I would like you to share it. Obviously, share it with as many people as you can. More importantly, if you're interested in this, put a comment, and start the comment with, I don't know, what's good. Comic Lover. Just start it with Comic Lover, and then whatever the comment is. Okay? If you put Comic Lover in the comments, and I try to reply back to everybody. On those, I will probably not reply back to, but I will like. I will, unless there's more to it. So if there's more, if you're going to say more, absolutely you can. Please comment. Let me know. Maybe you know something about the Mark Jeweler inserts that I don't know, or about the military diamonds that I'm not quite sure on. So please, if you have seen it in a DC book, or you do know that they existed, or you know for sure they didn't exist, share that with me. So if you do Comic Lover and then you do that, I'll probably comment about the other thing. For everybody that is a subscriber and puts Comic Lover in your comment to start your comment, I will enter you in a drawing, and then what I'll do is, let's say the end of the month, so this is Father's Day, let's say the end of June, I will do another, I will try a live stream. I'm going to try a live stream. I have no idea how that's going to work. I'm actually not sure how to do it. But yes, I'm going to try a live stream, and I will do a drawing. It'll be a short one. It won't be, whatever, but 10 minutes or whatever. And I will do I will put your name in. Everybody that does that, I'm going to put your name in. And then I will do a spinning wheel thingamabob, or a drawing from a hat or something, where I'm not the one drawing it, or the spinner's doing the randomization, and you will get this. You will win this. I will then send you a private message and get the address and everything else, and I will package this genuinely with a lot of stuff around it to protect it from being bent, and in a Gemini mailer that I have from a previous purchase, and probably inside another box. I'm going to do my best to protect this, and I will get it shipped out to you. If you do win and you are in a different country, please bear with me. I don't know how to ship outside the country. I've never done that. I will find out, and I will get it shipped. And then hopefully you'll get it shortly. If you're in the country, it shouldn't be a big deal. You should get it relatively quickly. But if you're outside the country, I don't know. But I will find out, and I'll ship it. Okay? And that's to say thank you guys, because you guys are the reason that I have over 100 subscribers now, and I am so grateful. It gives me hope to keep doing this, and to keep sharing this knowledge, and learning from you guys, because oftentimes you guys pass along stuff to me, and I'm like, wow, I didn't connect those pieces until you say something, and then I'm like, oh, right, he said da-da-da. And so maybe I'll talk about some of that when I do the drawing, but I appreciate all of that also. So that's the plan. And again, comment, like, subscribe, share, and then of course comment on here, Comic Lover, and in a month we will do a drawing and see who the lucky subscriber is that wins this. All right, you guys, take care of each other. Happy Father's Day. Have a good day.